Hornets have hit the big time as the team, in only its 5th season, stakes a claim to its first playoff berth. The Bulls have their sights set higher than just the playoffs as they prepare for a shot at championship number 3. Get ready for a showdown in North Carolina. From the Charlotte Coliseum, it's the Chicago Bulls versus the Charlotte Hornets. Starting for the Bulls are Scottie Pippen and Horace Grant at the forwards, Bill Cartwright at center, and Michael Jordan and B.J. Armstrong are the guards. For the Hornets, Johnny Newman and Larry Johnson are up front, Alonzo Mourning in the middle, and Kendall Gill and Muggsy Bogues in the backcourt. Phil Jackson's the head coach for Chicago, while Alan Bristow pilots the Hornets. In first quarter action, Muggsy Bogues spots Gill on the baseline, and Kendall streaks to the hoop for the tough layup. Alonzo Mourning decides not to give it up and puts the ball on the floor and goes for the slant. The Bulls on the run, and Scottie Pippen glides in for the easy 2. Michael Jordan goes to the crossover and torches Gill as he blows to the hoop for the finger roll. And in the middle of the first, it's 23-14, the Bulls. Larry Johnson posts up the taller Horace Grant and spins twice to hit the tough jumper. Bogues dishes to Gill, who misses the layup. But Johnson grabs a rebound and scores on the lay-in. Grant uses his height against Johnson as he posts up in the lane and hits on the hook. At the end of the first, Pippen spins off Del Curry and scores on the 17-footer as the clock runs down. And at the end of one, it's 31-29, the Bulls. In the second, Big Will Perdue misses the turnaround jumper, and Pippen misses the tip-in, but Scott Williams is there for the putback. Mourning posts up in the lane, drawing the double. Kicks it out to Kendall Gill for the wide-open jumper. Pippen puts it on the floor and misfires on the jumper from the baseline. But Williams is there again for the tip. Gill stuck with the ball and the clock running down. So he drives and hits on the tough fadeaway as the Hornets keep it close 43-40. Jordan plays give and go with Grant. Spots up for the jumper and gets the very friendly bounce. Bogues pushes it up for Charlotte and finds Newman ahead of the floor for the fast break layup. Gill loses the ball to Pippen, and Scottie goes strong to the hoop for the super slam as Mourning steps back. With the clock running down, Larry Johnson surveys the floor, brings the ball up, draws the double, and passes to the open Bogues for the jumper. And going into the locker room, these teams have earned a rest after a hard-fought first half as the Hornets lead it 56-53 over the Bulls. Chicago outshot the Hornets in the first period, but Charlotte's sharpshooting brought them back in the second quarter. The Bulls also did damage off the offensive boards. Charlotte got off to a quick start in the third quarter and have jumped out to a 12-point lead. And with less than 6 minutes remaining, let's join Bob Neal and Hubie Brown for the call of the game.
But the Bulls dominating the offensive board.
Well, when Stacey King went up on that shot, you could see his eyes. He was looking for Alonzo Mourning. That's why he missed that gimme. And now just watch it here now. As he goes up, you're going to see it here, right here. Watch the eyes. He looks, takes his eye off the rim, misses the shot. Fortunately for himself, he gets fouled. But see, we said that their front court people are all poor foul shooters. He shoots 71%. But when you think of this, Perdue 60, Grant 62, Pippen 66, Scott Williams and Cartwright 70 and 72. Their front court people are not automatic.
B.J. Armstrong out, Darrell Walker in for the Bulls as the Hornets continue to lead by 11. Morning shows the jumper from 18, and Alonzo has 15.
Now he can make that.
His nickname here in Charlotte is Zoe. Zoe what? Defending Stacey King. Pass inside. Pippen came from the weak side on the baseline.
Up until now, Kendall Gill is doing an excellent job in denying Michael Jordan the basketball in this quarter.
Timeout, Charlotte. 4 minutes, 30 seconds to go in the third quarter. The Hornets hold their biggest lead of the game, a lead of 11 points. They led by 3 at the half. Looking at the Charlotte Coliseum, a beautiful basketball palace in Charlotte, North Carolina. 196 sellouts out of 200 home games.
And when you look at the pluses over a year ago, look at everyone talks about Orlando, but how about Houston with 13? Then you have Charlotte with 11. Now, think about this. When this franchise opened, they had 20 wins. Year 2, 19. Year 3, 26. Year 4, 31. And if they win this one, they've got 43 wins. That would be, you know, icing on the cake. And we said at the top, they win this one, go to Milwaukee and get one tomorrow night. They've got a chance to catch New Jersey.
They call the foul on Kendall Gill.
Yeah, the contact. Now, he's done an excellent job in this ball game. He did a terrific job guarding Michael Jordan, because since the first quarter, Michael Jordan is only 2 for 7. In quarter number 1, he had 14 points. He was 5 for 8. He's 1 for 4, 1 for 3. Now you think about that a second. Only 7 shot attempts. That's doing your job defensively.
Walker goes to the free throw line, recently re-added to the Chicago roster. Ed Neely went on the injured list, and Darrell Walker will be able to help this team. Not any offensive punch, but he can play defense. He can match up well and rebound well, so Chicago's getting him back to their playoff stretch.
See, he's only a 56% foul shooter this year. And like we said at the top, they're 21st in the league in foul shooting. It's a negative, and it's no doubt about it. And this is a pressure game for them that they got to win. There's a concerned coach. You're not making your foul shots, and you know down the stretch, unless it's Michael on the line, your front court guys do not shoot a high percentage.
And Michael missed 2 last night in crunch time to send a game against Detroit in overtime. Bulls 8 of 13 in this game. Beautiful move inside by Gill. It
Got to get it out. Get the ball.
And he stole it.
Can you believe he fell asleep at the basketball and brought it down?
Johnson to Muggsy Bogues. No. Bogues
Get
really
the
struggled.
ball out. There you go.
Jordan went to the left-hand block by Mourning.
Great play.
Beautiful pass from Bogues. The biggest lead of the game.
What a
Hornets
choice.
by 13.
Great choice, Bob. Great choice. Reward the guy who's hustling.
Larry Johnson, 22 points, 12 rebounds. Bogues got a hand on that. But the travel first. First the travel. The Chicago turnover.
We're going to show you the great move. Now watch Mourning catch up here now and get the block. Now at the other end of the floor, here's Johnson starting to break. Now once he hit Bogues, Bogues has a guy open to his left, but he makes the right choice. Reward those big guys. And that's the kind of answer you get, right?
Yeah. 13-point lead for Charlotte. 7 seconds on the shot clock for the Hornets. Johnson gets inside and